Hey guys, my name is Dwarven, and welcome to episode 2 of the TroichCraft server. So, today I just want to keep working on on the entrance to our base. Eventually this wall is going to get knocked out, but this door is just to keep me safe while we continue building. So I ended up starting a small berry farm here, and I also have 3 llamas. I don't have any way of keeping them safe, so I just have 3 llamas. Hopefully they don't die. But yeah, I definitely want to find iron. So I don't know if I should try going caving. Actually, just see if there's any actual legitimate caves around here, because I know I looked around during the stream, getting everything set up, and hold on. Hopefully that makes it a little better. Oh god. Alright. Yeah, sadly I haven't noticed anybody else online. And I don't know where other people are setting up shop. So it's going to be one of those things where I guess we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. And eventually we will have, I know at least one person is spawning in soon after they have dinner. So what they're going to do is they're going to drop in the chat where spawn is located at, so we can put an actual shopping district there. And I mean, if anyone's not familiar with like a shopping district on a server, it's literally the simplicity of you make a shop, you sell your stuff. Doesn't really matter what you sell. But if you are shopping, you know, obviously, like I may be the only one online, and I don't know. Big V might be running a shop for, I don't know, spruce logs, right? And let's just say I need a bunch of spruce logs and I don't want to go grind and collect them all. You know, and he's like, oh yeah, hey, 2 diamonds per stack. You know, I take the stack and I leave 2 diamonds. If I don't have 2 diamonds, I don't take the stack, right? You know, because, I mean, IOUs are kind of a weird, finicky thing, especially if you don't specifically know the people that you're playing with yet. Oh, hello, friend. Oh god, this lag. Like, I don't know if it's coming through in the recording with the lag. Oh god! Oh god. Like, here's the thing. I heard the hiss, but I could not move. So let me really quickly... Definitely noticing a rise in frames. Oh okay. So now we wait. Alright, so I just really quickly want to take this time to explain what's going on. After this clip is over, it's going to cut to where we're back at the base and we have an iron pick. And in between now and that clip, I actually went out, did a little off-camera mining, and got some neat things and explored around a little bit. But I want to focus on actually working on the base in this. Very scary. Run back. The sun was coming up as I got back, so I don't really have to worry about that. So, I want to get all the way back to there, and then let's take a peek at how it looks. Like I was saying, I kind of want to use lanterns to to light this place up. Maybe, I don't know, what do... Okay, so birch has that really stupid looking design. The trapdoor design doesn't, like the normal one doesn't look bad. I'll have to look at the different kinds of trapdoors to see if like I want to use the trapdoor light trick, and I might use shroom lights. I should have gone and gotten some dark oak saplings, because I think dark oak would look really good here too. Actually, I think dark oak would look better. So you know what, after we mine this back a little bit, we're gonna drop the stuff that we don't need, and we'll go get some dark oak wood. So, I definitely think that dark oak would look really good in here too, because like I said, I want a darker build palette. I don't know. I'm not really good with like the decorative stuff. I'm trying to get better. I definitely could use work though. All right. Well, let's just do it this way. I think what I'm going to go for is I might go for an abandoned Dwarven ruin. I think, I don't know. We'll have to see what we feel like. I definitely think it could be good. Eventually want to have just some tents and things like that. Basically, the idea that we had when we did, you know, our effective season 1 for our mine is going to be a grand scale idea for the base. So, because I actually liked the idea, I just didn't have any time to like actually go for it. Okay. This is definitely starting to take shape though, at least up here. Because the idea I want to have is I want to have, actually I have to push this out like one more. So here's the idea, at least for this front area. I want to have almost like an airlock system for the front door, okay? So the idea is you would show up, like when this thing was in its prime before it got abandoned, you'd show up in here, right? Or at least you'd show up at the front gate and then let you in. If you're like just a traveling caravan of traders, then this is as far as you'd get, right? You could set up shop in here, and, you know, or say that there's a big storm outside, you could take refuge in here for the night. You know, so it's not going to be super big, but it's also not going to be small either, because caravans tend to be large. But I definitely want to have like space for like a tent or two just for the look of it. I might put in tents. I don't know yet. That all depends on how I'm feeling on it. Later on, I might decide that I want the tents, and I may put in tents, and later on decide that I don't like the tents. But yeah. Because I don't want this room square. I feel like square would be too big. But at the same time... Okay, so this is the size of the building, or the room. Because right now it is... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9 by 16. Alright. So I brought it to like 11 by 16. I feel like it'd be a little more tolerable. I don't know, I just feel like it's too big, or it's too long right now for what I want. And I will come back through later and change it out to where there's just stone and... Hello. Well, aren't you interesting? This is some very special grass. This is staying in, like, this is staying. Yeah, no. The magical grass. Magic grass. Alright, so I've got this cleaned out. This is the original grass block here. So I'm going to leave that till I get some silk touch. And this is going to be the gate. I'm really lazy and I don't want to have to build like a 5x5. I think a little 3x3 gate. It's going to be nice. This is going to be the big gate here. It's going to like be kind of like cracked open and broken. It'll definitely look nice. This one I just want to make it look like a little smaller, more secure thing. Because I want to make this look like a secure keep looking thing. So I don't think I'm going to have my hallways be as like 15 blocks wide. I may do 7, so that's 3, 5, 7, and then end it here. Oops. I mean, even 9 would be like, I think 9 is big enough. So that's 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay. So yeah, we just do that. And there we go. Sweet. Alright, so minus one little mishap with a creeper due to some wonderful server-side lag. I hit this little underside here. Now, I did end up dying. It was very tragic. But we can definitely start with this. So I want to add something stone brick and textured here. And then something over there as well. Probably keeping with the curve of the mountain. Then up here, just a nice little skylight. Because up top, I do want to end up putting a courtyard. So might have to end up reducing the size of the world again, because it was set originally at the max level, but after a drastic change it's still kind of laggy, so we will see how it continues to progress. Yeah, I was going to end up going down because I didn't think I was going to get here. At least not today or anytime soon. That means that this mountain is a little smaller than I anticipated. But, yeah. Alright, so this is what it's starting to look like. So in here I've already got I've got this wall done. So I'll just walk on through here. So this is what this side's looking like. I definitely want to clear away some of the dirt and then kind of blend it a little bit later on. I'll definitely make it look a little prettier. But this is the idea for this side. And we still have our friends up on the ridge. But I did end up installing the glass there. And I'm working on getting rid of everything that's going to get me killed here. So actually, yeah, once we finish lighting everything up, we're good. But this is the look for this wall. Look at all of our friends up there, just politely watching what we're doing. Isn't it great? But yeah, I just want to bring this up to the ceiling, so it's all enclosed and nice. And we can even turn this into probably a storage room, honestly. I want to keep the storage room over here because I know... Actually, wait, hold on. Probably right here-ish, I'm going to have the redstone start protruding out. So I don't really know how much of past... Probably this copper, like probably right here is this torch. It's probably the farthest I want to go. At least for the time being. So I can definitely flatten this out, hollow this out a little bit, and make a good storage system. I mean, or... Actually, no, storage system should work in here. And if we start it, since this side's more flat, we can flatten this side out and start the groundwork for our storage silos and things like that. Because I do eventually want to have a complete... Oh my god, what is with the lag? As soon as I start the recording, every time. But yeah, as soon as I start up the farms and things like that, I want to have an automatic sorter. So probably over there will be like selective storage, and here's just going to be bulk miscellaneous items. I'll probably eventually even have like a shulker box unloader when I get to be rich. But yeah. Now I just wait. And wait and wait and wait. And I do have a small dripstone farm going. I eventually want to incorporate some dripstone just around. I think it would look really cool to have like dripstone blocks maybe incorporated into some of the build palette. Maybe some cracked stone brick if I think cracked stone brick is craftable. I'd have to see, because I can eventually start changing some of these out for cracked stone brick. Alright, so I just finished the wall, and honestly I really like how this is turning out. I definitely want to touch it up a little bit. I definitely want to like texture out here too. I have no idea what I'm doing with texturing because I'm not a builder. I'm not. I build large things. I don't do the minor details. So this is going to be an interesting challenge. And I also can't wait to start just redstoning. That's where the fun is. But let's see if we can go inside and take a peek at what it looks like in there. So I ended up going to the dark oak forest and getting more dark oak saplings. Hopefully now I can have some renewable oak. And I was thinking I could even turn this area, at least for now, into a small tree farm because it's big enough for dark oak trees. Yeah, look at this. You know, you have to imagine it without all of this extra stuff here. But we have more than enough space. Because, I mean, hold on. Where's where I want to put it? Okay, I want to put the switch at about X443. Also, now this is completely sealed off and safe. So this is where we're putting it. X443, Y76. Okay. Let's just really quickly open this up so I know exactly where the redstone is going. There it is. Okay. So this is where my redstone is going to go for this door. Or wait, no. That's the... I'm trying to think of a word other than the obvious OS. But yeah, that's my OS button. I'm probably even gonna with the OS. Yeah, that's the OS switch. It's probably gonna, you know, have big old letters above it saying OS. Just it. For anyone that knows what OS means, congratulations. For anyone that doesn't, well, you know, hey, you'll get it eventually. I believe in you. So I guess now, step 2. For whatever reason, I'm just amassing leather from zombies. Yeah, step 2 is to just start digging out that entire area. Actually, I should probably get my camera account involved in this. I'll probably put them like right there. But I mean, this honestly is not a bad area. And I want to flatten it out to just this level here. So that means you gotta get filled in too. I can even move my bed back here, but then again, beds don't matter. Ah. Well, isn't that an interesting thing? Okay. 1 second. There is one... Oh, I got dark oak. I want spruce. I was wondering why nothing popped up. Okay. So, neat little trick I found. Door. So because I'm actually going to be focusing on what it was called back there for a while, I now have a door that I can get out, but the mobs can't get in. Even if I left it like this, right? I'm safe now. Like, because zombies don't break trapdoors. They break doors. So now that we're like this, however, I don't want it getting super nasty and hostile out there. Since I know it's nighttime. Oh my god, what is this? Just glitching our way downtown, right? Okay. Eventually, I'll make this area look a little nicer. I just want to put some torches around the place, just to make sure that we don't have things right at our door. Alright. I even need to like clean this up a little bit, get rid of... So yeah, this entire wall is going. The original plan was actually to turn this into like a stairwell. Alright? So you have a nice big stairwell. It's probably going to have a spiral thing going up, spiral thing going down. That was going to be it. Then I found this hole. And you know, honestly, when I first saw this hole, I was like, oh, I could just light up underneath here, and then we could have the courtyard up above, but I also like having... But now, definitely on board with the idea of having all of this be storage. Alright, so I'm actually happy that we're getting this done, and I do really want to apologize for how long it took to get this episode out. You know, I had quite a few different things going on. You know, I had to do the job shuffle, which I'm sure you guys have had to do that one before, where it's like, you know, one thing happens, you're like, all right, cool, move on to a job, and then you have to go through the training of the job, and then you have to actually, you know, get into the rhythm of the job. And so it's one of those fun things where it's like, okay, now that I've got myself established, I can start getting back into a rhythm with this. So, you know, past couple days, I've actually been streaming Wizard 101 and trying to get back in the groove. So I'm just really glad that I have enough time before I go into town and have some fun to sit down and edit this. And actually, this video prior to editing was about an hour and 55 minutes. And I just started cutting out you guys have no idea how much stuff I just cut out, because it was just me walking around, looking at things, you know, going, oh, this is neat. Oh, that's cool. But it didn't actually add anything, because, you know, this episode is supposed to be me hollowing out the inside of the mountain. And, you know, it turns out I actually hit this nice little archway that I didn't even think I was going to be hitting for a good while, because in my mind, the mountain was a lot bigger than it actually was. So, you know, that little room there behind the gate, I'm like, oh yeah, hey, it'll be great. I'll open this room up, I'll have, you know, some stairs going down, and we can start the underground portion, and then later I'll start pushing out that way. Well, the train generation laughed in my face and said, by the way, here's the archway that you wanted to hit later. So, you know, things work in funny ways. And I also want to apologize for the lag. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. You know, it's kind of frustrating, but I mean, it happens, right? Lag happens. So I'm going to be tweaking around with that, trying to figure out what exactly I can change to make sure that we have the most, or as lag-free of an experience as possible, just because I don't like playing with lag. And I'm sure you guys don't like watching lag. And I need to figure out a way of like actually making this sped up and not choppy. You know, I'm not very good at editing. I'm still getting used to it. And I also took that large break. So I'm not able to get, you know, practice very well. And I don't know if it's just the fact that I'm using a laptop that's making it really choppy. You know, I would love to get this transferred over to my desktop and edit there. But sadly, I don't have the money to rebuy the editing software and put it on the desktop, because, you know, when I bought this, I didn't have the desktop, so it was only on the laptop. But, you know, all in all, I really do like the amount of space that we have inside the mountain now. And honestly, it turned out different than I had originally thought. And I'm sure you guys have had similar instances of that where, you know, you're building and you're thinking, okay, great, I'm going to, you know, have it this way, it's going to look great, it's going to look like this, and then you start building and you go, oh, actually it looks like this. So like that rounded corner I'm sure you guys saw in that big area, that's actually going to be the stairwell going up to like the bedroom area. So the area on top of where the arch is actually going to be a nice big courtyard looking thing, and I'm actually going to take the time to terraform that and be artsy with it and actually make things look pretty. So there's also a nice section of mountain which I think is going to look really, really good as a bedroom and possibly enchanting area, you know, kind of like a wizard's tower almost. But I'm not really sure yet. That's definitely going to be one of those things that we play it by ear and we try to figure out, okay, this works, this doesn't. And in that little courtyard area, I think I might put a garden there. You know, nothing too drastically big, just something small. But I still want to put a nice looking stairwell going down, because if it's going to be a dwarven ruin, dwarves went throughout mountains and underground. So not only are we going to be sitting there going all the way through the mountain as best that we can, I want to start making these massive tunnels underground, and it's going to look really nice. But there is, you know, that nice little mountain there is going to be like probably a wizard's tower as well as a bedroom for us, which, I mean, all in all, we don't really use bedrooms in Minecraft that much except to set spawn, but it's still a nice thing to have, right? You know, it looks good. And so in that lower section of the thing, I'm going to have the mines. I'm probably going to have just, you know, some nicer looking things. Probably a couple more industrial farms. I might even put an iron farm down there. And an iron farm underground is going to be fun to work on because since it's not in the air, you have to worry about spawning spaces and extra weird things. But I think we can get it done. And if we happen to find a spawner, then we can have a XP farm and all that. But I'm thinking that mostly it's going to be just industrial farms under the ground as well as the mine. Just so that way we have some way of actually making things look good. Might even put in a basalt generator. I think it's basalt. It's with the lava and the ice. Definitely have to have a cobblestone generator. Possibly a TNT powered wood farm. It just really depends on what we get going. I'm probably going to even throw in a lava farm later on, just because lava is the better way of smelting things. If nothing else, we could always focus on a blaze farm later on, just so we can have a stack of blaze rods, because I think each blaze rod smelts like 12 things, and blaze rods are more renewable than coal, and better than coal. But I really do want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, follow, all that fun stuff. And click the little bell so you get notifications whenever I live stream or post. But I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.